Motivational Monday. How are you today? Well, I hope everybody had a wonderful weekend. You're listening to the Brave Stars podcast, and I'm your host. My name is Janice LaStar Simmons. I am a survivor, a breaker of chains, and an advocate of domestic violence. But I'm talking to you guys about breaking the generational curse of high blood pressure and sugar diabetes that runs in my family. And I'm stopping that with me, beginning with me. And the reason for that is, well, for those of you who don't really know me, I lost my younger brother to high blood pressure and sugar diabetes. And it happened in September, and I lost him in September of 2021. And it was just hard, 2 months later, I lost my older brother. And then 3 months after that, I lost my mother. So it was all health-related things that happened in the family. And it made me take my health more seriously. Because in 6 months, in a 6-month time span, I lost 3 immediate family members. And it made me realize that my health is not a joke, So I had to take my health seriously. And I'm inviting you guys to join me on my journey for breaking the generational curse of high blood pressure and sugar diabetes. So if any of you are fighting with that, then this is where you want to be. So I have more new people, more newbies, because my new people who were new should be going up now a step or trying to get into the intermediate group. But anyway, before we do all of that and speak our affirmation of meditation, let me give you that. Okay. So, my affirmation of meditation today is, I've moved my body with joy and gratitude. It is my divine right to celebrate small wins. I've moved my body with joy and gratitude. It is my divine right to celebrate small wins. I move my body with joy and gratitude. It is my divine right to celebrate small wins. Say it. I move my body with joy and gratitude. It is my divine right to celebrate small wins. I move my body with joy and gratitude. It is my divine right to celebrate small wins. Believe it. I move my body with joy and gratitude. It is my divine right to celebrate small wins. I move my body with joy and gratitude. It is my divine right to celebrate small wins. Be it. It is my divine right to celebrate small wins. I move my body with joy and gratitude. It is my divine right to celebrate small wins. I move my body with joy and gratitude. It is my divine right to celebrate small wins. I want you to say this affirmation of meditation to yourself throughout the day and throughout the week, okay? Until you're giving another affirmation of meditation. So, I have 3 groups for those of you who don't know and are new here. I have beginners, I have intermediates, and I have advanced people, okay? Now, my beginners, I want you guys to start drinking half of your body weight in water. Okay, so if you're unsure of what that is, then you want to know what your body weight is. So I'm going to give you an example. If you weigh 100 pounds, then you would be drinking 50 fluid ounces of water. Half of 100 is 50. So you'd be drinking 50 fluid ounces of water. whatever your body weight is, that's what you do. You divide that in half and drink that amount of fluid ounces in water. Now, you can do the 16-ounce bottles, or you can start with an 8-ounce bottle or 8-ounce glass of water because you're a beginner. And drinking half of your body weight is something that if you're not really a water drinker, it's going to take time before you get there. So give yourself about a week or two before you actually get to drinking half of your body weight. I'm saying 2 weeks because I want you to have a goal in mind to try to reach. I don't want you to keep pushing it off and just drinking a few. No, your goal is to get to drinking half of your body weight in water within at least 2 weeks. Because this is going to help you get healthier. This is going to help your skin feel better. If you have any blemishes or say acne or something like that, sometimes our pH balance is a bit more acidic because we don't drink enough water. Get that water in and watch your skin change. Watch it right before your eyes, you know. Now, also, I want you to stop drinking the water at least 2 hours before bed. Because if you don't, you will be running back and forth to the bathroom throughout the night. So you want to make sure you drink that last bit of water just 2 hours before bed, okay? This way you get to release your bladder before you go to bed. It's Motivational Monday. How many people are really happy to hear from me today? I am so glad you guys returned. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It's good to talk to you guys on Monday. This is the first day of the week. It's the best day of the week. I love Mondays. I hope you guys are starting to love Mondays too. Y'all need to be starting to love Mondays. Anyway, all right, I got a lot of stuff I want to talk with you guys about and go over, okay? Like I was saying, my beginners, you guys are going to begin drinking half of your body weight. That's your goal. Within the next 2 weeks, you should be drinking half of your body weight. My intermediate group, you are drinking 16 ounces of water first thing in the morning before anything, before any beverage, coffee or tea. You drink it while you're taking your medication, if you take medications, but get that first 16 ounces of water done with at least your first hour of getting up for the day. It jumpstarts your digestive system, you know. So that's why I want you to get water in first. Not freezing cold water, not hot water, not tea, you know. I want you to have a lukewarm bottle of water, 16 ounces of water. Drink that first thing in the morning. Get it done within the first half hour to an hour of waking up, okay? That's your job. That's your task for going forward, because you're intermediate now. So you're drinking 16 ounces, okay? Then you're going to get the rest of your water in for the day for your body weight. Half of your body weight. Yes, you're going to get that water in for the day. That's intermediate, peoples. You got to be up there. You're there now. You're intermediate. You're drinking half of your body weight every day. And my advanced superstars, you guys already know. Mama's proud. Make me more proud. But you're still drinking half of your body weight. You're eating all your vegetables, your green vegetables, your leafy vegetables. For my new people who are unaware of what the vegetables are, green vegetables consist of peas, string beans, broccoli, asparagus, and leafy vegetables consist of lettuce, romaine lettuce, kale, collard greens. Cabbage is a leafy vegetable. You know, cook them how you cook them. No salt. We're not adding salt to the meals now because that's the issue. The deal is that salt is not good and it really causes high blood pressure, which is the silent killer. So no salt added to any of these meals. But you're going to do your vegetables twice a day. You're doing them. My advanced people aren't doing them. But for people who are unaware of what I'm talking about and you're new here, you want to add that into your day. You want to add them in, at least one of them in a day. You know what I'm saying? You pick which one you like and you add that for the day. I wouldn't suggest doing it all week unless you really, really like it. But try to mix it up a bit so it doesn't get boring, you know? But it's Motivational Monday. I am so glad you guys are back. I am glad to be talking to y'all. And I know y'all are happy to be here this Motivational Monday. So, anyway, like I said, I hope y'all had a good weekend. I had a good weekend and I relaxed because that's what we should do sometimes, relax. So I relaxed the whole weekend. I went to church, but I relaxed other than that. And I got a good night's sleep. I got in 8 hours of sleep. I was sewing. I did some things that I needed to get done. I did some drawing. I just relaxed. Those are relaxing things for me. You know what I mean? So that's what I did. Get your rest in, honey. You got to get your rest in. Oh, did you know that getting a full 8 hours of sleep can lower your blood pressure? I mentioned it last week, but anyway, it can lower your blood pressure. So, how many of you was able to do that? Were you able to get a full 8 hours of sleep in? How about 7 hours? Were you able to do that last week? I want to know. Let me know in the comments. I'll respond, okay? Yeah, let me know how many of you got a good night's rest, all right? Oh, I wanted to say to you about exercise. Last week, I was talking to you guys about your exercise. You were going to be doing 25 jumping jacks, 25 squats, 25 leg lifts, and 30 of the arm lifts with the weight, you know, like lifting up this way. You were going to do 30. You're going to do 10 on this side and switch, alternate arms. Take a breather for maybe 15, 20 seconds. Just breathe 15, 20 seconds. In through your nose, out through your mouth. Another 10, 10, breathe, 10, 10, you know, until you get to 30. You're going to just do them straight and get through it. That's what you're going to do. And you're going to breathe in between. We're not breaking these things up. Like in the beginning, we broke them up. And we broke them up so much that people didn't get back to it, you know. We're not doing that. We're getting this done. It has to get done. And that's why you're waking up a half an hour to an hour earlier so that you can get your exercise in. We're all about getting healthy. That's all. We're trying to get healthy. We're trying to extend our life because I want to live my best, healthiest life. And you're here to join the journey, so you want to do the same thing, right? Right. That's what it's all about. Being our best self, living our best life, and loving it. Love it. Just change the way you think of things. Perspective. You change your perspective, you can change your entire life. All you have to do, instead of saying, I gotta do exercise, say, I get to do exercise. I'm getting up early because I get to do exercise in the morning. You know, that'll make you want to do it. That'll cheer you up about it. And that'll help you get through it and get healthy on Motivational Monday. Hey. Anyway. Anywho. So, let's continue, all right? I had spoke with my, a girlfriend of mine. And she was talking to me about mushrooms, oyster mushrooms, right? And these oyster mushrooms, she said, taste like meat. Did she say that to me? I believe she did. If she didn't, I'm telling you, they taste like meat, okay? I bought some oyster mushrooms. First, I'm a research kind of girl, you know? So, I had to do some research on it. And looking up the oyster mushrooms, there's different variations of oyster mushrooms. They have some that I read about that are pink mushrooms, right? And you can fry them up in a pan like you would bacon, because that's what they taste like, they say. Bacon. Now, you and I both know nothing tastes like bacon except bacon, right? So that's what I said to myself. I said, this stuff cannot taste like bacon. But I bought some oyster mushrooms. I bought some pink, they're still oyster mushrooms. They're just called pink oyster mushrooms, right? And you can actually buy your own kits. You can buy your own kits. Start growing them in your home. You can grow them in your yard. If you put them in the yard, in the window for the sunlight to hit them, they will grow crazily. Like, I mean, I'm not ready for all of that, but I saw that you could do all of this. Anyway, Amazon, check out Amazon if you're interested. But they did taste like meat. I had them oyster mushrooms. I fried some, because some of them are longer and bigger than others, and some of them are small, so I put some in eggs. I just did so much stuff with these mushrooms. I made carrots with mushrooms. I fried up some of them pink mushrooms like bacon, and it doesn't really taste like bacon, because nothing tastes like bacon. But if you haven't eaten meat for a long time, and you haven't had bacon, period, you eating bacon when you eat these pink mushrooms. It was good. That's all I want to say. Let me say that, all right? It was good. It tastes really good. All of them taste good. And I'm ready to order some more. I'm considering buying and growing my own. I'm thinking about getting a garden growing out here. But I'm getting me a house. I'm moving, so I can't really do that here. That's why I don't want to start too much stuff that I got to bring with me. I already have enough furniture and stuff to bring. But anyway, whole nother topic for another day. So get you some mushrooms, honey. Mushrooms, they taste good. I fried some of them. I mean, flour, egg, you know what I mean? You seasoned it up, put it in some egg, put it in a baggie, shook it up inside the flour. The flour was in the bag, shook it up, deep fried them. It was juicy. It was like, it was good. That's all I'm going to say. It was good. I'm going to leave y'all up to your own imagination. Try it, boo. Try it. There's pink oyster mushrooms and there's regular oyster mushrooms. Actually, there's much more than that. They got blue oyster mushrooms. They have yellow. They have names for them. They got king mushrooms. They got all types. You figure out what you want to try. I tried what I wanted to try, rather. And, I'm just leaving that there with you. You go ahead. You do what you want to do with that, okay? It's Motivational Monday. How are you guys today? Get up. Wake up. Come on now. You got to wake up. That's right. Today is Motivational Monday, and I hope you are looking forward to this beautiful day. I don't care if it's raining outside. So what? The weather isn't all that you want it to be. You woke up this morning. That's something to celebrate right there. You are here, honey. Hello. Anyway. Oh, I was telling you guys last week that you should be exercising for 150 minutes for the week. So they say that's 2.5 hours, but if you break it down, it's more like 25 minutes per day, or 22 minutes per day, really, to be exact. But get your exercise in. That's what we're trying to say. Get your exercise in, okay? And I had mentioned the DASH program. Remember I said that? That was nearing the ending. I was talking about the DASH program. DASH, D-A-S-H, stands for Dietary Approaches to Stop Hypertension. Okay? And what it's about is you making some lifestyle changes so that you become healthier. That's what that's about. So they say it helps to improve your health when you make these changes. Some of the changes are you can aim for a healthier weight. You can exercise. We were just talking about that. It says You can eat a heart-healthy diet. That would be your vegetables and mushrooms. Takes away from eating meat, because meat, our body really can't digest meat properly. It doesn't do it quickly, I should say. You got to eat your protein, but you got to be aware of what proteins you want to take in and how often you want to eat them. You know, you eat protein every day, but it doesn't have to be meats every day. But we'll talk about that later down the line, you know, in another podcast. It says, cut down on your salt or sodium intake. And the way you do that is not cooking with salt at all, and reading ingredients on the foods. If it says sodium, you want to be aware of how much sodium you're taking in, all right? Now, if you're drinking half of your body weight in water, then that means you're hydrating. And you can take in at least, I think they said your body excretes like, is it 500 milligrams? I don't want to give you wrong numbers, so I'm going to have to look that up again. But when you go to the bathroom, you are releasing sodium. But your body holds on to water and sodium if you don't drink enough water. So in order to process it and rid yourself of unnecessary sodium, you want to drink half of your body weight in water. And then you can take in a little sodium from the different foods. I don't remember how many milligrams, but I'm going to get that information for you again so that you know what you can take in and what you can take out. I try to take in less than what we're allowed to take in. I try to take in less than what we're allowed to take in, because I just don't want my pressure high. And I wasn't really counting. I've been hanging with my friend and enjoying life and eating out a lot, and that had a lot to do with me needing a rest this weekend, you know, because you can't keep doing certain things and eating their foods, because you know when you go out to eat, you don't have to add salt to it yourself, but you don't know what the chef is putting in there. It's delicious, but they had to season it with something, right? So just beware. That's all I'm saying. I have to beware. I'm on this journey also, and I know I have to beware of what I'm putting in my body, because I want to be here. Like I said, I want to live. I want to be my best, healthiest self, living my best life. And I'm trying to get you there too, boo. So, Motivational Monday. Enjoy it. Love it. Live it. Has anybody told you that they love you today? I want to tell you that. I love you, I miss you, and I care. I'm glad you came back. I'm glad to talk to you this Monday. You came to the Brave Stars podcast. I'm Janice, the Star Simmons. I'm your host. And you can tune in on iTunes, YouTube, Spotify, and Amazon Music. And I'm glad to have you guys back. Okay. Oh, and I was giving you some information about cutting down on salt. I broke that down for you and told you need to read your ingredients. But also, it says drink less alcohol. Last week we said that, drink less alcohol. Men, you can drink up to 2 glasses of alcohol. Women, only 1 glass of alcohol, okay? So, and then they say, and cigarettes, if you smoke, don't smoke. So, an action step for you smokers would be to quit, okay? You need to quit. That's all I can say about that part. And now, what I wanted to know, I had gave y'all an action step, asking that you write something down and get to complete a task for yourself last week. Did anybody get to do that? You can mention in the comments whether or not you were able to get that done. You know, I wanted you to take and jot a little something down that you needed to do for yourself and then get it done. An example could be, telling yourself, I got to pay this bill today, and then getting that done, or I have to make a doctor's appointment, or I have to schedule the appointment at DMV, you know, or some kind of task that you need to get done for yourself, writing it down and getting it done for yourself. I want you to do that not just one day out of the week today. I want you to do that every morning after you finish your exercise, or while you're doing your exercise. If you should stop to think, I need to take care of such and such. I need to buy some more water as I'm out of water. You know, whatever it is, jot it down, get it done that day, you know. No, I'm only saying one. If you get more than one that you need to do and you feel you can get them done in that day, write those down, get them done. But I'm just stressing you and stretching you so you can do one. Okay, get one thing done for yourself throughout the day before the noise of the day takes over and has you doing everything for everybody else. Okay, how's that? How about have any of you started your little savings? I asked you guys to get yourself a jar, keep it near you in your favorite spot in the house, wherever that is, somewhere you can get to close, and just start saving change. Do it weekly. You know, I'll remind you on Mondays. You can start on today. You can start today, or you can start another day of the week. I suggest Monday, and I will continue to remind you on Monday to put some money aside. Get that little savings thing. We're going to do that for the year. Save up a little something, some little house change. It doesn't have to be nickels and dimes. I'm talking, when I say change, I mean like $5, $10, $15. If you only have change, then whatever you have. Change, if you're talking about change that jingle, I mean, that's up to you too. You can put some change that jingle or do the change that folds. I'm just saying, save yourself something and do it for the year. You know, if you could do it more often than weekly, that's wonderful. Do it as you can do it. People who come up with money from McDonald's and Burger King and Wendy's and all of that mess, save it one time and just throw it inside of the jar. Skip it. Let somebody else treat you, you know, and you go ahead and save that money. And as often as you need to and as often as you can, but at least once a week. Save that money, you know, and see what you come up with at the end of the year, what you save for yourself. That's going to be emergency money. That's going to be emergency money so that you have it for, I don't know, emergency bill, emergency issue that might come up, car needs something, whatever. Whatever emergency that comes up, you have something there for the year that you've been spending. Comprende? Okay. All right. I have an action step for you guys. The action step that I have for y'all is that we are no longer doing 25 jumping jacks. We're going to increase it to 30, okay? So now you're going to be doing 30 jumping jacks. You're going to be doing 30 leg lifts. You're going to be doing 30 squats. You're going to be doing 10 with your legs apart. You're going to do 10 with your legs closed and another 10 with your legs apart again, okay? So 30 altogether. And you're going to do the arm weights. You're going to do 45 because you're going to add 5 to each set. For each set as you alternate, you know. So you're going to do 45 over here, 45 over there. Arm back, lifting. Yes, 45. And that's it I have for exercise, right? But what I do want you to know, that if you should feel lightheaded, experience any kind of chest pains, or get winded, like shortness of breath, I want you to stop immediately. Stop doing the exercise. Stop trying any kind of exercise. I want you to stop. I want you to contact your doctor, okay? And those of you who are unaware on whether or not they can exercise because of some kind of medical condition, talk to your doctor first. Don't just jump on into this. but I do want people to walk around. I'm sure the doctor usually tells us to walk, you know. So if you can walk around for 15 minutes, do some walking. That'll work. That does a body good. Okay. It's Motivational Monday. Yes, it's Motivational Monday. This is the Brave Stars podcast, and I enjoy talking to you guys. Oh my goodness. I love you guys. Talk to you later. Later, Gators. Bye.